We're in a safe environment, you know, safety first. Everything we following all the guidelines, making sure everything is the way it needs to be. Please don't demonetize the video. I guess that's all I needed. We can shoot that here.
I was good, YouTube. Guard Up 762 back with another banger, man. Today I got something y'all probably didn't even know this video was highly anticipated, but now you do. With no further introduction, I'm pretty sure y'all already know what is in this box. I know I don't got no label. Y'all can read that? It's probably backwards or something. So yes, I'm gonna be reviewing my Glock 23 Gen 5. Now, for those of you who don't know, I got this back like probably a year ago now. Which, if you haven't already, you know what I'm saying, go watch my very first video, which is actually me getting my gun back from the police department. So, yeah. All right, let's get into it. This is the box it comes in. Whatever. I'm missing this right here. For like, you see, these shits always fall off, especially when you got the box full like this. See, this is how it comes right here. If you're lucky, I really got 3 mags, but one of them, I don't know where I put it at. I don't even be using the stock mags like that unless I'm at the range. So it came with this. Luckily, right here. Oh, oops. Right here, a universal mag loader for the Glock. And it also came with like a little cleaner kind of spring thing, but I don't know. After I did my ultimate range video, I just never seen. That's the last time I ever seen it. So, now first thing, always keep your finger clear of the trigger and make sure the gun is safe. You know, before you do anything with it, make sure it's clear. So as you can see, it's clear. See in there, nothing. Right? So here you have it. The Glock 23 Generation 5 right here. You know what I'm saying? I think these are like the glow in the dark sights. I don't remember. Yeah, this is the regular version, not the MOS. As you can see, no screws up here. In case, so for those of you that don't know, MOS is kind of like so you can add attachments to the upper. So you would have like some screws here, and if you don't get the MOS version, which is a little more expensive than this one, you have to go to like a gunsmith, and you know they have to do all that work. So it's pretty cool to save you some money. Yeah, here you have it. Glock 23 Generation 5. No clip in it. You know what I'm saying? Trigger. Keep in mind it's clear, so trigger safety in action here. You know, you'll have to go like that to shoot it. See this out. See, this is the mag, empty mag. What I like about these mags here, you see that they come with the orange top. I think that's a Gen 5 edition or something like that. That's how it would look. Full size. It fits perfect in my hand, and my hands aren't too big or too small. So the only thing I can say about this is, as an EDC, it's pretty bulky, so it kind of gets in the way. Like when you have it on your waist, regardless if you have a holster or a big shirt or anything, people tend to notice. Like you can just tell that they notice you have a gun on you. They start treating you very different. Yeah. So, 23. All right. Oh, here's the mag dropper right here. The mag release. Boom. Click this or whatever. Left hand or right hand. There's a way, I forgot, but there's a way to push it over to the other side. So this is kind of like an ambidextrous pistol or whatever. I'm so off topic. Let's see how. All right, so now let's get into the pistol itself. The actual new updates compared to you know, the Gen 4. So first things first, the front grooves are new. They added these on right here. So new front grooves. The slide is different. It's I'm not sure if it feels bulkier. Like I wouldn't say heavier, but compared to the Gen 4, I don't know. It just definitely feels different. I think actually the spring in this one is smaller than the one in the Gen 4. So yeah, the slide is a little bulkier than in the Generation 4. You can see here. I'm not sure how wide that is. Maybe an inch and a half. Don't quote me on that. Yeah. So like I was saying, this here has a new slide, a better barrel, a bigger slide to, overall improve the shooting, as Glock would say. But it's pretty similar to the Gen 4. Shooting this and then shooting the Gen 4, you do notice that this is a bit snappier, I would say. In my opinion, like the Gen 4 is definitely snappy. But this one, I don't know, it just feels like it has more power and more kickback. So that's something that is pretty noticeable if you're considering, getting the Gen 5 or 4 at the moment. So that's something you should keep in mind. That this feels, I don't know, it just feels like a lot more power than the Gen 4. I'm assuming it's because the spring is supposedly smaller. So yeah, clip here holds about 13 plus 1 in the head, so 14 overall. If you're a 1 in the head kind of guy, if you like to live on the wild side a little bit, then that might be a thing for you. So this gun here, the Glock 40 caliber, is no longer actually carried by law enforcement or FBI anymore. I'm not sure why. They never stated, but in my opinion, I would believe because, the round is just too powerful. It has, very extremely penetrating rounds, a lot of power. So God forbid, they were in a kind of situation where civilians was around. I'm pretty sure on different occasions, the bullet went through the suspect and, maybe hit a nearby bystander, or maybe the rounds were just too fatal, We'll never know unless you were a police officer at the time. So, yeah. But that doesn't take away from the fact that so many different law enforcement agencies carried this as their primary firearm for a very long time. So, it's very reliable. I think they're going down to the police officers down here. I think they're going down to the Glock 47, I believe. I'm not sure. Don't quote me once again. Down here, you see here, this is called a Picatinny rail. So down here, this is for any lower, such as lights, lasers, anything like that you would want to put on the bottom of the gun. So Picatinny rail, that's very common. You see that a lot in handguns. Another thing that's noticeable about this firearm here is it's kind of difficult to rack. I'm pretty used to it because it's literally my EDC, so I got it like every single day. Another interesting thing that you might not know about this is, keep in mind, the firearm is empty. I'm going to show you guys again. It's empty. So aside from the trigger safety right here, right, you have about 3 millimeters of trigger pull and then another full millimeter of trigger pull before you actually get to fire a rifle. So probably roughly 3.5 millimeters of free space, and then 1 millimeter before you actually fire. By what I mean to that is like about 3 millimeters right here, and then a solid millimeter before you actually get to pull the trigger. So that is something a little interesting that you can keep in mind in case you do purchase this at your EDC. A lot of people complain about Glock. Oh, it's the same gun, it's the same thing. But I think they're amazing guns. They're reliable. Yeah, get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Guard up 762. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We out.